You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest. Nice. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation. That's very helpful. Thank you. I'm Detective Brannigan. Do you hear that? Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
We have to go, now. She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours, and everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct? Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful. And, Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct. As of late. I mean, he hasn't appeared to know anything yet. I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too. I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening. Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was... I guess fine, I suppose. I just want to make sure that she wasn't going looking for trouble, that's all. I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight. Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on, just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff, I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Hello, Bigby. Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Shh. Please, try to be serious, Dee. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone. You were with me when it happened, dummy. Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
Why don't you start by telling us what you're up to?
Well, right now I'm sitting here, having a laugh. But, big picture, I'm planning on buying a new hat. Maybe one with polka dots. What's that you've got? What are you gonna do with that? Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things, same as you. I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking. No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Come on, Bigby. We both know this isn't going anywhere. I'm saving that.
This is really... What's the point of this? What are you planning to do exactly?
Real nice. Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this. That's all.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you? I better get that back. Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean, you know what she did for a living, right? Sorry to ruin your little fantasy, Bigby.
Tell us what she stole from you.
Not from me. She stole from my boss. Hell, I ain't got nothing worth taking.
Your boss?
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions. Always handy that way.
I'm not sure this is really working.
Let's see where this goes.
Look, you're not a bad guy, despite what Beauty says about you. At least you're not a total bastard anyway. But I just can't give you that information. What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! And not getting any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
No.
What's going on down here? What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself. I hope it was worth your time. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body. What is it? I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like... I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move? If we're going to work together on this, you need to actually talk to me. I mean, what do you expect me to do? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems? I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore. Not yours to lose. I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know. TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow. Oh, that's enough. What? I wasn't touching nothing.
What's going on?
Don't worry, no harm done. Right, Bigby?
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf? It's okay. Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw the lady.
It's okay, son.
The lady But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Is there something else you want to tell us, TJ?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
Toad, please. He's been through enough.
We'll discuss this when we get home.
So you didn't stay underwater?
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Bigby. Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home. Come on, then.
That went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now? When you're ready.
Hello, Bigby. Nice to see you. Cinderella selling shoes, Rapunzel, Rose, and of course there's you. And I can't help note that you did not rhyme. Do try to stick to the rules next time.
Any more questions?
I don't think so, Miss Snow.
You want to go look at the body now?
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Come on. I didn't realize I've never seen her face before now. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But Just do what you need to do. Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything? Can you close her mouth? Thanks. But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person? No. He said he wanted to run more tests. That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that. Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before. She was tied up? Oh.
She used Mundy drugs? Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy. It looks like it's failing, but glamours aren't supposed to do that. The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it. One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here. So she fought back? Oh.
Maybe she was grabbing something?
Maybe. What are you doing? Jesus, Bigby. What is it? Flowers. What? Here.
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out? Well?
We're still looking.
Well, get on with it then. We can't waste too much time here. The killer might be preparing another attack as we speak.
We should keep going.
What is that?
How do you know what perfume I wear? So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
How do we open it? I assume it would have something to do with those rings on it? dear. What does that mean? Oh. Is that... Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you? Oh no. Holly's sister, Lily. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks, right? Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
That's not the same thing. Anyway, we should get going.